Say hi if you are here. Let me know you are here. I'm so happy to see you on this Friday. Just finishing up my dance party. If you're here, let me know that you are here. And once I see you guys coming in and commenting, I'll take my party out of my air. Listening to some soca music. Music from my island home. Sweet, sweet soca sounds. Hello, Annette. How are you? Welcome, welcome, Annette. I am so glad you are here. Now that I know you are here, I will turn off my party in my ear and put my AirPods away. Just trying to have some excitement on a Friday afternoon. So I'm glad that you guys are here to spend some time with me. I am glad you're doing well. And what did you do today to spend your day? How was your Friday? Hi, how are you? Thank you, Frankie, for being here with us on this Friday afternoon. I was just getting in the last of my soca party in my ear, waiting for you guys to join. So now that you are here, let me know, how did you spend your Friday? How are you guys doing? That's my concern for these check-ins, just to check in with you guys to make sure that you are well. Hello, Miss Focus. Thank you for joining us today. Hello, my Crucian sister. VI till we die, Sandra. You know how it is. I was just telling them, I was just listening to some soca music. I don't know if you're familiar with the internet radio station, but Team Soca. There's also an app that you can download on your phone, and you can take that soca music with you wherever you go. The sweetest, sweetest sounds there are. Tu sabes, you know. All right. Hey, Carla, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Dulce. Welcome back. Thank you for being here with us on this Friday afternoon. I'm so glad that you are here. Annette is working on her project. Yes, for those of you who are here with us and you wonder what project Annette is talking about, we are in the midst of a member, or I should say rather, subscriber competition on our channel. And so if you would like to learn more about that, I will share that with you guys a little later. And then there's a video that went out last week, Friday. If you want to hear all of the rules and everything we discussed, you can go back and look at that video that is dated, today's the 17th. So Friday, April the 10th. So that if you're interested, you can join us. There is one more week for those projects to be completed and a picture of your project to be emailed to me at Daniesdarlings@gmail.com. Definitely, Sandra, check it out. I promise you will not be disappointed, especially like on Fridays and Saturdays. I mean, they play the sweetest soca carnival music. It's just thebomb.com. My brother turned me on to it about, I want to say maybe a year and a half ago to 2 years. And the app has been on my phone ever since. Getting ready to look at Ruthless after my show. Okay, awesome. I don't know what Ruthless is. Is that like a Netflix series? Please fill me in. I haven't been watching as much TV as my daughter says I used to when I used to work, because now I'm just in the house. And you know, like I said last week, sometimes the TV is on, sometimes it's not on. Sometimes I get the urge to binge watch something, and other times it's just like, it's just there. So let me know what that show is, Ruthless. I would love to hear about it. Hello, welcome Trina, Warren, Lawrence, and thank you for being with us this evening. Of course, that means if you're new to the channel and if you are subscribed, you are now an official Danny's Darlings. So, chat mates, can we please welcome Trina to our fold? Yay! Miss Focus, helping your daughter with her homework, then you'll try to finish your craft. I can't wait to see. Pictures are already coming in, and let me tell you, the competition is going to be so steep. You guys are making it hard for me to pick a winner. So I am looking forward to see what everyone else does. Hi, JLR. Thank you so much. Welcome for joining us. You know, I just felt, I want to say silly, but I was like, okay, there's nowhere to go. I'm listening to some soca music. I'm getting ready to meet with you guys. I'm just gonna mix it up, put on a cap today, twist it on the side, my jeans jacket, and we're just chilling, So thank you so much for that. Oh, you were going home? Class reunion. Uh-oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, all trips were canceled. I had a trip scheduled for my birthday, which was last month. My best friend Valerie and I, we were going to see Freddie Jackson in concert, and we had planned a trip from December. Rented a car, got a hotel, got our tickets. We were going to Lake Charles, Louisiana, so there are casinos there. Had our trip, our planned trip. This is what we're going to do. I'm speaking backwards today. Our trip plan. These are all of the things we're going to do. And, that's when everything started shutting down. The scare came out about what's going on now, and we just couldn't make it. And so we were kind of bummed about that. But, better safe than sorry. So I can understand, Miss Sandra, what you are dealing with. But like I'm saying, I was looking forward to going home this summer also. But now I'm just telling myself, guess what? I'll be going home for Christmas, and Christmas is the time of carnival, and so it's just going to be what it's just going to be. So hold on, be steadfast, and don't feel too bad, okay? Yay! Welcome, Trina. So let's see. Welcome. Hi, CDWC. Thank you for being here today on BET. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. Oh, 1980. I'm 88. Awesome sauce. Well, welcome. So we are VI Massive Till We Die. We are also Caribs together. Awesome sauce. I am so glad that you are here. Well, if there's anyone else who is here with us today who have not said hello, please be sure to do that in the live chat. We would love to hear from you. Please don't just come on and lurk. That's not nice. Let us know that you are here, and please participate in our conversation. Now, I have an idea for next week Friday that I'm going to share with you guys. Another idea, like I say, as we ramp things up and we just spend some time together on Wednesdays, on Fridays. So I'm going to share that with you guys later in the hour. And then before that, well, I should say rather, the topic of today is going to be retail therapy. Now, for those of you who do not know what retail therapy is, it just means shopping. When you're feeling down, or whether you have something on your mind, or whether your mind is full, with whatever. And you guys know, for us crafters, our retail therapy is going to our favorite craft stores, whether it be in Michael's, whether it be a Hobby Lobby, whether it be Dollar Tree, whatever craft stores you have in your area, whether it be going thrifting, okay, to see what they have so that you can think about what things you can put together. That's our retail therapy, okay? For me, retail therapy also includes, retail therapy, I was looking at something on my phone. Retail therapy also includes, shopping for clothes, for shoes, for home decor, really and truly anything. But because, of course, we are in this conundrum we find ourselves presently, retail therapy seems to be no more, right? You would think so. So today we're going to discuss retail therapy. I thought of this topic when something happened to me today, but I'll tell you what that is in a little later. I'm watching to see people as they come in. But I thought of this topic today during the day, and I just thought, I wonder how they're coping with this. Are they doing like what I'm doing? Are they venturing out and going to stores still? I am curious to see how you guys are handling retail therapy during this time. All right, so let's see. Okay, so Dulce says, see what I'm talking about? Dulce says she just came from it. So Dulce, I'm thinking that you went out. Okay, so you went out. My hubby said, he can't deal with me. Let me tell you something. It's rough, okay? Especially, I keep saying, for us extroverts, I never knew I was an extrovert. I would always see the language on social media, extrovert, introvert. You know, introverts need to have their batteries recharged. Extroverts are go, go, go. And really and truly, I never applied any of those words to myself until now, because you know, I would prefer to be out there. I would prefer to be socializing. I would prefer to be meeting up, you know, with my friends. I would prefer to be going to events and activities, and really and truly staying in the house really is just getting on my last nerves, to the point where I told you guys, my daughter and I went out walking. She showed me, you know, a secret place, a secret path on Monday, and I really enjoyed my time outside, so much so that even though we were supposed to be going walking for the rest of the week, you know, things came up. We get busy working, you know, online, and we haven't been able to go back outside yet. But I felt that going outside for that 3 hours that afternoon, or 2.5 hours, really helped me to recharge my batteries. So I may have to do that, of course, again, more often. And, you know, as this lingers on, that will just have to be the case, that we find things to do outside of the house. I can tell you one thing, I'm not going to be gardening. No. And I say that for the benefit of my mom if she's watching. My mother is the gardener. She loves to have her hand in soil, in her orchids, her roses, planting things, growing things. I did not catch that bug, unfortunately. Miss Focus, I know, I love retail therapy too. And I have told you guys that when I do it on a budget. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm hitting the clearance racks in and out of season. I'm on top of shopping on the clearance racks. I'm putting down coupons. And so when I leave a store, I am making out like a bandit. And, you know, for those of you who know me personally, when you see me dressed, you would never think that what I'm wearing in total only cost me about $12 to $15. Of course, you know, not including my shoes, but sometimes, yeah, you know, so retail therapy, I am really missing out on it. But today, I will share with you how I have ameliorated that problem. So Miss Annette said, I went out on Tuesday and spent too much money. Plus I get packages almost every day. Delivery gone tired of you. Yes. And that's exactly what I did 2 days ago. 2 days ago. I couldn't take it. I said, okay, I can't go anywhere. I'm going to check to see who is having clearance, what they're selling, if there's anything I can use. And lo and behold, I came upon Belk's website, and they were having a home clearance, because that's the only way I shop. And then on top of the clearance, they had 2 coupons that I could have stacked on top of what I ordered. And so one was a 25% coupon off, and then the other was a 20% coupon off. So by the time I was finished with comforter sets, sheet sets, towels, what else did I get? Something else I got, things for the home. I literally was making out like a bandit, and I did not regret it. And the reason why, thank you, my honey. It is so good to see you live. I saw the other messages that you left, Miss LaShonda, because you haven't been able to be here with us live, but I thank you so much for being here with us this Friday afternoon. Tell me, how has your day been, and what have you been doing to pass the time? So yeah, so today my doorbell rang. And when I went to it, it took some time to get downstairs. And when I got to it, there were 2 packages waiting for me. Let me tell y'all, that was the best feeling in the whole world, because Even though I did not get my, what you would call it, the rush of retail therapy instantly, excuse me, if I were to go shopping on a particular day when the boxes came, it was the end all be all to the experience rather, that I had 2 days before. So I got part of my package today. I will be getting another part of it tomorrow, and I think, if I remember, another part of it on Thursday. I guess they're shipping things from different locations around the country because those items were on clearance. I got large towels, you guys. Between the towels being on clearance and between, or I should say among, because between is two things. So among the towels being on clearance, the 25% coupon and the other 20% coupon that I was able to stack, I got large size bath towels for $1 each. Can you imagine? Like, you can't beat that. You understand what I'm saying? It's almost like they're asking you, please take it. And so I had my experience and my fun this week with retail therapy. So let me know how you guys are coping in the retail therapy department. I've already heard from Annette, who says she went out on Tuesday, and Dulce, who she says that her husband is getting a little tired with her. But I just want to know how you guys are coping. What do? Are you ordering stuff online? Are you ordering stuff, from your different department stores? Are you looking for clearance like I am? What are you doing to soothe that inner monster that says, I need retail therapy? For some of us, it's working out, that therapy that you need. For some of us, it's retail therapy. For some of us, it's crafting. But what do you do? What do you do when you get that little nudge that says, okay, I need an escape? For some of us, it could be reading. It could be writing, and I fall a little bit in each of those categories. So today, I just want to know what you guys are doing, especially in the area of retail therapy. Before retail therapy, before now, in the situation that we're finding ourselves in, retail therapy usually ended with bags in your hand where you could say, oh, I went to this store and I went to this store and I went to this store. You would come home with your bags and take things out and try them on, wash them, whatever it is that you do with your new items. But now, retail therapy in this day and age, in this time that we are living in now, is ending with boxes. And so I was happy when I got my packages today. Yes, Miss Evelyn, I can see what you wrote. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for being here with us today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, yes, we can see you now. So thank you for checking in and being here with us on Friday. Now tell us, Evelyn, how have you been coping? What have you been doing? Today we are talking about retail therapy. How are you coping? Are you still able to, amidst the lockdown, go out and purchase the things you need to purchase? Or are you like me and click, 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 putting things in your cart and ordering things online? I would like to know. LaShonda. You've been nominated as a child babysitter ambassador. I like that. Babysitter ambassador. My siblings have to work, so I keep all the children. Wow. 1 to 11. Yes, you are definitely in our prayers, Miss LaShonda. We are sending you some good vibes right now. Those of you who are in the chat, please send Miss LaShonda some love, as she is a baby ambassador for her family, babysitting ambassador, looking or taking care of children ages 1 to 11. Yikes. But you're rocking it out anyway. So, we have to do what we have to do for family. If your siblings are at work, then that just means that they are essential workers. And to those essential workers, we say thank you very much. If you are listening now live while we are here, or if you are watching this video a little later and you are an essential worker, from the bottom of our hearts, I speak for my subscribers and my entire group. We thank you for everything that you are doing, and we say please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe, and know that we appreciate each and every one of you. going to the Dollar Tree soothes you. Yes, I have been away. I have not gone, and just because, you know, dollar stores are kind of confined. They're small spaces, and I think, you know, I'm just going to be honest with you guys and transparent. I would be a little paranoid, you know, because the aisles, it's not to say like if, you know, the aisles are big enough, so if somebody is coming one way, you know, you have enough space to go all the way to the other side. So I have not been, to be honest. I'm just sharing. So just make sure when you go, my darlings, you are staying safe and you are socially distancing yourselves. Much love, LaShonda. We are sending you some love, girl. Because yeah, I can imagine. Thank you, essential workers. Yes. I get their itch to make stuff. I got the itch to make stuff, but I have to slow down because I'm running out of space to put them. Girl, let me tell you, I am constantly looking. And you know, I say to you guys all the time, I know if I have to bring one more thing in this house, my kids, there's going to be a mutiny on the bounty. And because yeah, I have stuff in the garage, right? I have stuff in my guest bedroom, what is my parents' room. I have to, if you look behind me, it is packed away neatly. However, I have stuff stored up here as well in my craft space. I also have a shelf right in front of me that I was storing stuff there. And today I just had to clean it off because it's a bookshelf, right? Where I want to put pictures and whatnot. And so I had to clean that off today. Get all the stuff that was off it, get all the stuff that was, you know, on the floor around it, packed neatly, but put them in bags to take them downstairs to the guest room so that I can go through those things at a later date. So I understand when you say you're running out of space, because I have already run out of space. And I keep telling my kids, I'm like, okay, we have outgrown this house. Maybe it's time for me to look for my own, you know, so that I can have my own space. You guys could stay here and I'll have more space to have a craft room, to have a storage room, to have a room, you know, in which I could conduct my lives from, you know. But yes, I feel you. We're running out of space because we get so many ideas that, you know, you think about, okay, you can have an idea or you may have a vision and you may run to the store to get exactly what you need. That's one way of doing it. Or you may see an item that you know could come in handy with something that you would want to create later, and you just pick stuff up. So I hear you, sister girl. I hear you. Miss Sandra is sending up the prayer hands. Definitely. Yes. Thank you guys for making her feel like she got this. You got this, girl. We are going to do this. You wear your mask when you go to the store. You use hand sanitizer as soon as you get in the car. Awesome. That's what we're called to do at this time. Awesome. Dulce, you just started and you're running out of space? You better mind your husband. Your husband is not going to like that. You understand? So be careful because you can run out of space very easily. I promise you. Hi, Dorothy. No problem. Thank you for being here with us on this beautiful Friday afternoon. Please tell us, how did you spend your day? And today we're talking about retail therapy. If you are a person who enjoys retail therapy and you cannot go out to purchase the things that you need at this time, what are you doing to curb that urge? What are you doing? This is what we're talking about today, Miss Dorothy and Miss Rebecca. We would love to hear from you. So yes, my darling. So how many of you, I know Miss Annette has already said she is working on her item for our monthly competition, DIY or Bye-Bye, the Stash Edition. Let me know if any of you in here, if you are working on your craft, And if you are almost done, or if you are going to use the following week or this week that is coming up to get that done, remember the date for submitting a picture of your item to my email address of Daniesdarlings. I will type it in here. Daniesdarlings@gmail.com is going to be Friday, the 24th of April before midnight. And I have already received entries, and like I said earlier, it is going to be a difficult decision for me to make. I'm trying to read, guys. For me to make, because what I have seen so far, y'all ain't playing, okay? And I can imagine people saying, well, I don't want to get the bye-bye, so I'm going to do my best to DIY. So let me know. Thank you, my darling Rebecca. I'm glad you like the cap. Just trying to be a little silly today, you know, change it up a little bit. Still look cute, but, you know, do something different. My daddy grew us up saying, never let them see you coming. Never let them see you coming. And so, you know, just trying to always stay ahead of the curve, ahead of the crowd, do something different from time to time. This is why, yeah, I wear my little cap today, twisted on the side. No less. So I'm glad you like it. Thank you for saying that. It's okay, Margot. Thank you for being here. We are glad that you are here with us. Let us know how your day has been. And then today we're talking about retail therapy. Are you a person who, hi Margot, who likes to go out and shop? And if so, what are you doing to, since we can't go out now too readily, of course, what are you doing now to get through this phase? Okay, no problem. Well, I'm glad that you're still here. Thank you for joining us on your computer. So yes, my darling. So just wondering how you guys holding up. I remember the last time we met, not yesterday, Wednesday, we spoke about what we cooked, what we prepared, the meals that we prepared. We can talk about that today as well while we wait on more people to check in, while we wait on more people to answer the question about retail therapy. I did not cook today. I told you guys on Wednesday I made chili, and then yesterday morning I made my famous chicken salad. Wherever I go, people ask me, can you bring your chicken salad with you? So I made some of that for my kids and I. And so we still have a little bit of chili left over, and we still have, chicken salad, whether they eat it with bread, make a sandwich, or eat it with crackers, whatever they decide to do. So I said, I'm not going to, I am not going to, I was reading something on my phone, I'm sorry. I am not going to cook, fresh food today, since we still have food that we can eat, and I don't want to waste any of it. So those of you who cooked today, let us know what you did. If not, let us know what you'll be doing tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be making the curry chicken that I shared with you guys on Wednesday. So I'll just be interested to know what you guys are cooking tomorrow, or what you guys cooked today. Miss Focus says, oh, you're almost done. I'll be done by Sunday, the latest, the 24th. I just want to make sure as I pull it up on my phone. Remember, the deadline is the 24th of April. Oh, I'm so sorry, darling. You mean this Sunday. Got it. Never mind. I was just going to say that the Friday is the 24th. So for those else of you who are listening, but Miss Focus, you are on point. Please forgive me. Margot, I still just shop online. Yeah, I shop online too. I told you guys about the Instacart that I use. I did that on Wednesday as well, I believe, or Tuesday. And you don't have to go out the house. So shop online. You get your stuff delivered. And it's awesome sauce. And of course, before you bring anything in your house, you spray it down with your Lysol. You wipe it down with your Lysol wipes. Bada bing, bada boom, you're done. And everything is ready. And then you put your things away. Yes, Miss Focus, I understood that. I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself. Please forgive me. So Miss Rebecca said she did spaghetti. Awesome sauce. Sandra did not cook today. We're having tuna fish sandwiches. Tuna is good too. I usually keep my chicken salad on hand, or sometimes I make, tuna fish. Like I tell my children, listen, I will prepare dinner. I don't have a problem preparing dinner, but breakfast, you're on your own. Lunch, you're on your own. So when I made the chicken salad yesterday, like I said, they still had chili left over. So I said, listen, y'all have chili, leftover chili, right? And now I've made this chicken salad. You have chicken salad, so you can have your chicken salad sandwich for lunch. You still on your own for breakfast. You can have your chicken salad sandwich for lunch, and then you can eat the leftover chili for dinner, whatever you decide. But yeah, that's how we rolled Wednesday and today. Sandwiches, Burger King tonight, grill food tomorrow. Yep. And Miss Annette said she made egg rolls. Awesome. I made those a long time ago. I want to say years. I had found a recipe that I wanted to try, and I decided to make it. I was having company over that night, a group of friends, and this was a potluck, and this was going to be my contribution to the potluck. And I made them, and they actually turned out very well. But at that time, I didn't have a fryer. So what I had to do was fill, my frying pan. I have a deep frying pan, not a wok or anything, but a deep frying pan. I had to fill that with oil, and then I could only cook, just to make sure I was maintaining the spaces 4 or 5 at a time, and it just took me forever. And so I said that I would not have made egg rolls again until I got myself a fryer, which I eventually did, but I haven't attempted them yet. So I may have to go back and get those done. So thank you so very much for sharing, Miss Annette. Miss Dorothy, I'm a thrift store shopper, and that is therapy for me. I did not cook today. Awesome. You know what I like to get when I go to the thrift stores? I like to purchase their glass like vases or crystal things, if ever I can find any. I went to a thrift store, I can't remember the name of it, maybe like about a year and a half ago, and I don't know if somebody had just brought in all of their glass and crystal trinkets. And let me tell you, again, I made off like a bandit that day, so much so that I never went back. But I got I'm looking right at it, a glass clock. I mean, it's heavy. It's crystal, heavy crystal. I wouldn't want it to fall on the floor and break, and it's solid crystal glass. I wouldn't want it to fall on the floor and break, and I wouldn't want it to fall on somebody's toe. That's how heavy it is. And I think I paid for it maybe $7.50, and I wondered, why would somebody want to give this away? Beautiful, beautiful piece. Maybe tomorrow I'll bring it up and I'll show you guys what I got. But yeah, I tend to go to thrift stores to look for crystal pieces or glass decorative pieces. I love glass things. It's just something about glass, that says sophistication for me. So that's what I get from the thrift stores. Miss Rebecca says, tomorrow fried fish, yum, greens and potato, fried fish, greens and potato salad, sweet potatoes and strawberry cake. That sounds good, girl. I haven't been able to purchase any fish because, again, not going out. And when I typically buy my fish, I go to the farmer's market and I get me some nice, huge red snapper that I get them to cut down, clean of course for me, and cut down into fillets. Some of them I keep whole, some of them I bake, some of them I fry hard. But I haven't been able to go to the farmer's market since all of this has happened, because the farmer's market is usually filled to the brim of people, and you're walking around the farmer's market, like this, trying not to bump into anyone. And so I know, right, Annette? I wish too, because that sounds like she's gonna be burning tomorrow, burning, bubbling, like we say at home. But yeah, so I haven't been able to go to the farmer's market, and of course, because I can't go, I haven't been getting my fresh, fruits and veggies and things like that. So I just hope, like I said, sooner than later, this whole thing is going to go away. Let's see. Chicken salad today for lunch for me and my grandkids. Awesome, Miss Trina. See, great minds think alike. Let me tell you, chicken salad is so good. It is awesome. I like to make mine loaded. When I say loaded, I mean there's bell peppers, whether it's green, red, sometimes orange. I put my red onions. I love red onions. Sometimes I put celery in it. Sometimes I would put raisins in it to give it that sweet pop. Other times I use fresh grapes. I also use my cherry tomatoes to give it that texture, just, so it's not too monotonous. You get pops and crunches and different things. I do not put nuts in my chicken salad. I do not like nuts in my food. It's the weirdest thing. My daughter laughs at me all the time. To me, nuts are supposed to be held in your hand and picked one by one. Don't put no nuts in my chicken salad. Don't put no nuts in my tuna fish. Don't put no nuts in my food. I don't even want nuts in my chocolate. And I remember a few months ago, we did a live and we were talking about chocolate and if we like to eat it cold or we like to eat it room temperature. And I said to you guys that my kids figured me out. They would put, if they have chocolate, they would put their chocolate in the fridge because they know mommy is not going to touch cold chocolate. So that would stop me from, nibbling on theirs. But yeah, I don't like nuts in my chicken salad. And so I dress it, with my fruits and my veggies. And then of course, not going to tell you guys my secret recipe, but the different things that I put in it to flavor it a little bit more. So yes, I love it. Let's see. Egg rolls for dinner tonight. So that's 2 for egg rolls. Yay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome. I will definitely have to try egg rolls again. One thing that I haven't made in a while too is fried rice. I will definitely have to do that again because my kids used to like when I made the fried rice. So it seems like we are on a Chinese roll tonight. So that is interesting. So I have to make egg rolls, have to put that on my list of things to do, and Chinese rice. Fried rice. That is always my first stop to the thrift store. Yes, Sandra. Girl, that's some good eating. Okay, VI, that's some good eating. And I tell you, when I go to the farmer's market and, you can get some nice, big, juicy fish. And like I said, it just depends on how big they are. Some I ask them to fillet. If I can get a nice big one, I leave it whole. And, I dress it with my salt, my pepper, my lemon juice, my butter, cut up some veggies, stick in the middle, put that in the oven. And in about 20, 25, 30 minutes, depending on how big the fish is, oh my gosh, we just sit and enjoy that. So yes, I am missing the farmer's market right about now. Hey, Justina, thank you so much and welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so glad that you are here. Yes, we have been going live since I've come back every Wednesday, every Friday, and Saturday for Craft With Me Live. I'm still working on, and to the rest of you, working on videos to get out there, hopefully sooner than later. But for now, we do 3 lives a week. The Wednesday and the Friday is just to, of course, check in on you, my darlings, and to make sure that you guys are okay. And then on Saturday, we craft live together. And Miss Justina, if you are interested, last week Friday, you can go on the page. We launched a new series that is happening right now, a subscriber challenge where the title of the show is DIY or Bye Bye. It is a month-long competition, and there was a mystery basket with mystery items, and you would have to use at least half of the basket to come up with a DIY idea. Post a picture, and then I would judge it to see who wins for the month. And then next month we would start that over again. So if you're interested, Justina, go on my channel page and look for the video that was put out on Friday, April the 10th, and you can go there and see all of the rules and parameters for that show if you're interested. Oh, okay. No, she says, not Chinese style egg rolls. Okay, no ma'am. Okay, sorry. Evelyn, I love nuts. Don't get me wrong. I love them. I could, like a squirrel. I love nuts, but I want them in my hand. excuse me, I don't want to be able to eat them at my leisure. I don't want it in my food. I can't stand the texture of nuts in my food. It's just, it does something to my brain. So good for you. Evelyn, okay, I'll have to go into the Bronx to get some real good fish. I can imagine. I know. Yep. Hope outside opens soon. Girl, me too. I really hope it opens soon. I heard that I was following up some news today, and of course, you guys know that there's a 3-stage plan in place to open up different states, and the governors are in charge of deciding when they're going to open their states. But I think the soonest state that I heard is going to be open, I should say the state that I heard is going to be open the soonest is Texas. I don't know about that. And then I saw something on social media that said, somebody posted and said, you know, y'all go ahead and run out there, you know, as soon as they open back outside. I'm going to hang back a few weeks just to make sure that it's okay. So that would be me. I'll be hanging back. You know, yeah, I might go driving in my car, but, you know, to bum rush the stores, I can't do that. So I just found that very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yes. Awesome, Justina. So let me know what you think if you get there. My sister is an RN here in my local hospital, and she shared some info to me about contracting. So, of course, I have to share. Yes, please go ahead. Share with us. Go ahead and type it up, and as soon as it comes in, I can read it out loud. Thank you so very much, Ms. LaShonda, for doing that. So, yes, my darling. So, we are today discussing retail therapy, and we're discussing what you cooked either today or tomorrow, or, thank you, Justina, or we're discussing what are you doing to pass the time. Today, I cleaned my room. I told you my shelf. Actually, now there's books on it that you can see that there's books. There's not a whole bunch of crafting stuff. I did some laundry, you know, to pass the time. And of course, I worked online. So that was my day. And then, of course, I had my little soca party while I was just milling around the house. So that was my day. Well, good for him, Miss Sandra. Good for him. Like I said, even if, you know, Georgia decides to open up tomorrow, I ain't going outside because it's not happening. I mean, because period, I'm not going. So good for him. Good for him. Kansas opens up May 3rd, but I'm hanging back for a while also. Exactly. Yeah, I just think personally, you know, it's too soon. Yes, we're having a lull in the numbers. Yes, we're having a lull in cases, but you just never know, you know, and you don't want to bum rush, you know, to large groups again, whether it's 10 or phase 2, I think it's 50. Phase 3, I think schools reopen, which is not going to reopen for this year. But, you know, it's just, to me, I think it's too soon. So I'll be hanging back, and I'll still be checking in with you guys live. Hi, Miss Paulette. Thank you for joining us today. I am so happy you are here, girly. How have you spent your day? What did you do? Today we're talking about retail therapy and how are you coping? Are you a person who likes to go out to shop? And if you are, how are you coping with not being able to do so? That's what we're discussing today. Yep, not going outside. Today, if you guys saw the thumbnail for today's show, I actually went to take that picture outside in my backyard. And that's as far as I went. There's a track behind us. There's a school behind us, and there's a track at the school. And I asked my daughter, you know, if she would be amenable to going to that track to walk. And she said, sure. You know, at least on a track, you can bypass somebody, or if they're coming around, you don't want to breathe their air, you walk in the middle, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's very iffy still. Yes, I don't understand what's the hurry. It is still very predictable. Unpredictable. Still very unpredictable. So I will hang back. So Miss Paulette, okay, so you are an essential worker, and if you're just joining us, we said thank you earlier, but we're going to say thank you again. Guys, let's tell Miss Paulette thank you very much for her services. Miss Paulette, you know that as an essential worker, you guys are on the front line doing what you have to do for the safety and security and concern for all of us who are able to be sheltered in place. So I just want to thank you, my dear darling, for everything you are doing. And of course, with that thanks, we're going to say to you, make sure you are taking care of yourself and you are staying healthy. It's very important. Using masks and gloves are great. However, people are using them incorrectly, causing them to be exposed. Yes. I have read articles about that. I've seen stories about that. So definitely, you have to be hyper vigilant at this time. I told my daughter when we went out on Monday, it was so weird. And, you're walking on a sidewalk and, all of a sudden there's someone in your line of sight. And then you have to make the decision. Am I going to be the one who moves off the sidewalk? Am I going to be the one who, swerves my path so they can continue on the sidewalk? And that kind of broke my heart because, like I told you guys, not only extrovert, but I like interacting with other human beings. I like that personal touch. I like shaking hands. I like hugging. I like being close. So, for me, that was just sad that you can't even walk in someone else's airspace. Like everybody is just so afraid, So that kind of broke my heart a little bit while we were out. Yes, to all essential workers. Yes, the hospital never closes. I didn't know you were a nurse, Miss Paulette. So again, even more. Thank you. Miss LaShonda's sister is also a nurse. So thank you guys so much for everything you are doing. We appreciate you. Do not place it on top of your head or under your chin, because if the mask was exposed to the virus, now you have put the virus on your skin or hair. Definitely a good tip. Thank you, Miss LaShonda, for that. So it's almost like you're putting it on your face, right? And then you're looping it around your ears. So thank you for that. Not lifting it up and, almost like if it's a pair of shades. That's a vision that I'm getting. Not, lifting it up on your head, like, waiting to put it back on or hanging it on your chin. Thank you so very much for that. So putting it on, looping your ears, and then when you're finished to take it off, looping your ears and then taking it off. Very good. Thank you so much for that. Definitely. Thank you for that tip. And then of course, washing your hands for 20 seconds at a time. Yes, it gets old, but you have to make sure that you're keeping not only yourself, but your family very safe. So thank you guys. Awesome. So today we spoke about retail therapy for my crafters and those of you who craft. Dulce told us that she has gone out to the point where her husband says he can't keep up with her. I think it was Miss Annette, correct me if I'm wrong. Another person said that they went out to the Dollar Tree about 2 days ago. And then there were a few of us who said just to get that retail therapy in, we are still, we are ordering online. And like I shared with you guys today, I got 2 boxes delivered today, and it was one of the happiest moments of my day because I was able to open the boxes and see, the things that I ordered 2 days ago. So I was excited about that. And of course, in shopping, I shopped on clearance and I still was able to put 2 huge coupons down. So by the time I was finished, I made off like a bandit and, I'm not going to miss what I spent. So yeah. Miss LaShawn, I see too many people doing that, and some folks here in my city contracted the virus that way. Yes. Because even when I go to sleep, I don't go out. I haven't been out. And of course, ideally, you would wash from head to toe. So here, everything, which I'm not going to be washing my hair every day. But when I do go to sleep, I wrap my hair, I wear 3 scarves on my head at night. So, and of course you bathe, whatever, you wash face, hands, whatever. So whatever, is on my hair stays in my scarves or whatever I use to cover my hair. And then those get washed and then I pull out, some more the next night. So you just have to be so hyper vigilant. And like I said, it's tiresome, it's tedious, it's, you know, almost like, oh my gosh, am I doing this again? But yes, when you think about your health, when you think about, you know, getting sick, not feeling well, not being able to breathe properly, having aches and pains, having fever for days on days on days on end, I mean, you're going to have to do what you have to do to make sure you don't catch it. So just make sure that you guys are taking care of yourselves. That is so true. And also use the loop to take off, and please wash your hands afterwards. Very good. Thank you for that also. I didn't think about that. Yes. So use the loop and then wash your hands afterward. Yeah, it's a lot of hand washing, guys. Lots and lots and lots of hand washing. Even though, like I said, I have not been outside, you know, for weeks, even now that I'm cooking, or even if I'm in the house, I'm just constantly in a state of washing my hands to the point where, you know, they get so dry and you can just feel the dryness of your skin, you know. But then I go put on lotion, and then before you know it, 20 minutes, a half an hour later, I'm washing my hands again, because it has just become so ingrained, you know, not only for my sake, but I live with my 2 kids, and I, you know, God forbid anything were to happen to them because of, you know, my lack of, what can I say, being thorough, or my lackadaisical behavior, or just not wanting to wash my hands. So, you know, we have to do what we have to do to stay safe. Yes, Miss LaShonda, we will get through this together. We will get through this together. And this is why I decided, you know, not tooting my own horn, but like I said, I thought about you guys. Even after I came back, I just thought about you guys. You know, what are they doing? How are they coping? Even if we can, you know, come together twice a week, let me just check in. Let's have random chats about whatever we can think to talk about. Because, you know, there's so many people who, single. I mean, I'm lucky to have my kids with me. Imagine if I didn't, you know, I would be in this big old house by myself, you know. And sadly, there's some people like that. So just giving you guys an outlet, just giving us an outlet so that we can discuss, we can talk, we can, you know, although we're not in close proximity, but we can enjoy the company of others. To me, others, company, human interaction is very important, and I personally don't know what I would do without it. My maker's color, yes, champagne pink. We are going to be creating videos on that. Those are going to have to be videos. I discussed this a couple of weeks ago, just because it's very tedious process. I don't think I will be able to show you guys live, because, you know, you would have to go into the site to pull up your design, and then you would have to cut it. And then, so, you know, keeping the camera busy as, you know, I move throughout the different processes. And so those are going to have to be videos, and I'm working on a few right now. And of course, as soon as they come out, you guys will be the first one to know. I want to make sure, before I share with you, just keeping an eye on the time, our announcement for next week, Friday. I want you guys to think about it. Tell me what you think. Wipe car keys too. Yes. Wipe car keys down before you bring them in the house. Take your shoes off outside. Don't walk in the house with your shoes. I would even suggest to those of you who, you know, live at home, take your clothes off outside. If you have a garage, if you have a garage, take your clothes off in your garage, put the clothes in a plastic bag, enter, take the clothes straight to the washer, wash them, and then go shower. You know, it's that, these are the things that we just have to do to keep ourselves safe. Yep, Clorox wipes in the car, everything down, door handles. We hear you. Guys, these are some awesome ideas, and I appreciate all of you for sharing. We will get through this together. In this community, we are going to love on, we are going to take care of each other, and when this is all over, hopefully we will celebrate together. All right, so here is the idea that I have for next week. So, like I tell you guys, I have been having dance parties with myself. Sometimes I get my daughter to dance with me, most times not, because she just doesn't like to. If she's doing her own, If she's dancing, she wants to do her own thing. But when I'm listening to my soca channel, I just dance and have a good time by myself. And while I was dancing, hey peoples, Huawei, thank you for joining us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tell us how you spent the day. I'm glad to know you're feeling better. I saw that picture that you posted on Facebook, and I'm not having sugar, so I kind of pouted a little, just a little. But let us know how you spent your day. Let us know how you're coping with the lack of retail therapy. How are you getting around that circle? And I'll swing back around to you. But while I was dancing today, I had an epiphany. And I said, how about next week, Friday, which would be the 24th, right? We have a dance party live. Now, here's the one caveat. Of course, I will not be able to, what's the word I'm looking for? Broadcast any of the music via my channel. That would get me in trouble because I would be infringing on copyright laws. But I thought about a way to go around this. What if I created a playlist, okay? And I share that playlist with you guys. We get on live at 7 o'clock, wait probably until around 7:05 or 7:10 to see how many people join our live. And then we all press play together. And whether or not I would have my AirPods in, again, so as not to be broadcasting the music through my microphone, but so that, we can all be listening to the same music. If you guys want to dance in your chairs, dance, stand up. If we want to laugh at each other while we're dancing, let me know if that would be something you guys would be interested in. Again, just something so that we can enjoy the company of each other and laugh and keep ourselves joyous, because like the saying goes, sometimes you just have to laugh to keep from crying. And of course, we don't want to cry. We just want to pass the time as energetically and joyously as possible. So let me know if that is something you guys would be interested in. And definitely, if it is, what I will do is create that playlist this week. And then when we come on live on Friday, I will place the playlist in our live chat, and you guys can each click on it. And when you click on it, then you'll be hearing exactly the same thing I am hearing in my ear. So let's see. Let's see if you guys are interested. LaShonda, I already have one yes. LaShonda says yes. Yes, yes, yes. Miss Sandra, did I miss something? I Lysol spray everything. My husband thinks, girl, you are not nuts. Listen, I Clorox everything, and much to the chagrin of my daughter, because she's like, Ma, the house smells like Clorox. I keep Clorox water in my sink, and I'm constantly wiping down doorknobs, walls, because I just cannot, So yes, you are not nuts. You are proactive. I agree with her. Yay! So LaShonda says that would be nice. Let's do it. Rebecca says yes, sounds wonderful. I'm only trying to protect everyone so you're not nuts. My son tell me the same because I spray him too. Listen, I have a friend. I call her Ayo. Miss Sandra, listen to this story. So, of course, the first thing people hear when they meet us, I've kind of learned how to code switch. I mean, you guys can still hear my accent because we place accents on different parts of the word. However, I am not speaking, and Sandra, you can attest to this, okay, for the group so they can hear. If I were to code switch right now, many of you would not be able to understand what I'm saying. Because as Crucians, okay, one thing we tend to do is first speak in our dialect. And not only speak in our dialect, we tend to speak faster than what I am doing now, right? And so I had this coworker, and I met her, I want to say 5 years ago. We met at another school we used to work at. And when we met, she was just so taken with my accent. And she would ask me, well, can you say this using your accent? Or can you say that? Sorry, that my brother just texted me. Can you say that how you would say it at home? And one day I said something And I said Ayo, stop, something talking to my kids, because my kids love it when I code switch. And she was like, Ayo, what's that? So I had to break it down to her and tell her, the same way you guys in the South say y'all, you all. For us, Ayo is alayo, all of you, Ayo, right? So I taught her the word, and of course, hearing her say it at first, oh my gosh, it was like nails on a chalkboard. And I would tell her, no, you're putting the accent in the wrong place. You're putting the accent in the wrong place. Anyway, suffice it to say, long story short, that became her name for me. She, instead of calling me Miss Walcott, I wasn't Dr. Walcott at the time, 5 years ago. And instead of calling me Miss Walcott, she would call, hey, Ayo, hey. And so I would respond, hey, Ayo. So to this day, from 5 years ago, this is what we call each other, Ayo. I don't call her by her name. She doesn't call me by my name. And it's weird, if I were to ever call her by her name, sometimes she doesn't hear my voice. She doesn't hear me calling her. And 1 or 2 times she has called me by my name and I don't hear her because my ears have gotten accustomed to her voice saying Ayo. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to tell you now her story. So this same girl that I'm talking about, she, whenever she goes out, she comes home, right? And she sprays herself with the Lysol. And then she sprays her friend with the Lysol. No joke. And that's her mentality. I'm not playing with this virus. I don't want it in my house. We're going to spray each other. We're going to wipe down what we need to wipe down. So yes, Miss Annette, you are not crazy. And he may not like it, but if he's trying to be in the house, then he needs to get sprayed before he comes in. Definitely. I have always stripped in the garage, and a few months ago I told a few coworkers and they thought I was weird, but now they understand. Definitely, because Miss Paulette, working in a hospital, I salute you. I salute you. I mean, because you just never know. You know what I'm saying? You guys are in a very vulnerable position. So I can see doctors and nurses and people who work in hospitals, even on the business side, just not bringing in their clothes into their home. So thank you very much for sharing, Miss Paulette. Sounds like fun. Sandra's laughing at you. Yay, so we're going to be dancing on Friday. So let me know. With no shopping, but it's getting to me. I know. Yay! So we have lots of yeses for our dance party. And I'm so excited because, like I said, I have not seen this on any other crafting channel done before. So we are just going to kick it up a notch, my darlings. We are going to do things differently. And we are going to have fun together with each other and just enjoy each other's company, even if it's only 1 hour at a time. Awesome. So in the last couple of minutes, it's now 8:03. If you guys can start shooting me in, let's say, 3 minutes, genres of music that you would be interested in hearing. I know what I'm putting on the playlist. I'm putting soca. I may put some reggaeton. I may put some salsa. Salsa is also good. I listen to salsa a lot. Soca, some reggae. Let me know if there's anything else you guys would like to hear, and I will be sure to add it to our playlist. I am so excited. What's that? One-way design? And one way that I code switch with you a lot, and it's so funny to him. He was like, what? And I have to catch myself because, Sandra, help me out, right? There are 3 times we tend to go back to our accent. For me, let me say for me. When I'm hungry, yeah. When I'm tired, and when I'm irritated, the accent comes out and I just cannot rein it back in. It's almost to the point where my best friend, and we have been best friend, I want to say, for about 10 to 11 years. And she still, when I go full on, Christian dialect, she's like, can you repeat yourself for me, please? So I'm telling you, and then it's worse when I go home and I call somebody here, or after I go home and I come back, they're like, we can't understand you, Miss Walcott. What are you saying? So Sandra says soca. Definitely soca. Whenever I get around another Jamaican, it comes out. Or if you are upset, exactly. You can't hide, listen, you cannot hide that accent when you're upset. Forget about the nuances, forget about, trying to be politically correct. Irritate me and you're going to hear where I come from really quick. Yeah, we're going to dress up. I'm from Jamaica. I read that. Yes. Soca. So Miss Annette says some R&B. Dance hall. I was listening to some old dance hall today. Back in the 90s with Buju Banton and all of them. Oh my gosh, that music was so sweet. Yes. So I will put some dance hall in there. One way he likes that song. I will put that in there for you. I will definitely put that in there for you. On and On by Aswad. And that is by special request. Yay! We're going to have fun next week. I cannot wait. R&B. And Miss Focus says old school R&B. Definitely. We are going to have so much fun, my darlings. I am really enjoying the time we are spending together on Wednesdays and Fridays. And you guys know that I do not mince my words. You know that I do not waste my words. So if I tell you something, it's because I mean it. And this, to me, on Wednesdays and Fridays are just the highlights of my day. When I'm finished working with my students, I look forward to, getting ready, setting up what I need to set up, even on Saturdays for a Craft With Me Live, just so that I can come on here and be here with you guys. So I thank you so very much for your company. I thank you so very much. Who's bringing the chicken? Listen, we could even bring some pop. You know what I'm saying? Have your Coca-Cola on the side, because if we're dancing, we're going to be sweating. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's just make it fun. Who's bringing the wings? Who's bringing the chicken? Who's bringing the chips? We're just going to have an all-out party in our houses on Friday, and we can just have a good old time doing it together. I am going to... Miss Annette says she has the egg rolls, but not the Chinese ones. Guys, remember, not the Chinese ones. She said no to that. Anita Baker. So we can definitely calm down to Anita Baker. I will add some of her songs. Ooh. You have me there on that one. Paulette, I am right there with you. Just told me to tell you, Danny, to play that girl Lele. She loves her. Okay. Lele. All right, definitely. So we're going to have a good time. Look. Ooh. Dark or white? What proof are we talking? You let me know. You let me know and I'm there. As a matter of fact, I'm meeting a little later in the evening with my brother and his wife. We're going to do a FaceTime. We've done it already. We did it, was it last week Friday? Or the Friday before? I can't remember. Yeah, the accent is coming out because I'm getting comfortable with y'all. But yeah, we do a FaceTime and we just sit and, have our drinks and we shoot the breeze and it was fun. And so we're doing that again tonight. I'll see if I can definitely invite some more friends to join us. I think you can invite, you can do a whole lot of people now on FaceTime. I've heard, I haven't tried it. So definitely, but yes, listen, we don't have to go out. We can have fun right where we are, right? My darlings. Look at you, you're gonna make me cry. Oh my gosh, I'm just a bucket of emotions these days, but it's all good. I like dark. But I'll be right there with you. I like dark, but I'll be right there with you. This is going to be a fun chat. I can't wait either. My darlings, you guys know that I honor your time above all. And so we are going to call it a night tonight. I have my notes for our playlist that I'm going to start putting together this evening. And of course, I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow where we will craft live. I got the condiments and the potato salad. Toot, 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 toot. I love it. I love it. I love it. I got to find something to wear. Listen, I might have on another one of my bling hats and I just have to twist it to the other side. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're going to have fun. Party with the family. I love that. Party with the family. I gotta make the thumbnail, so I'll definitely come up with a good thumbnail for that. And if you know this is something that we have fun doing next week and it's something that you want to continue, maybe we can do this once a month. It is going to be great. It is going to be fun, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Baked beans. I love it. So anyway, my darlings, I am going to bid you guys adieu for the evening. I want to say thank you for being here with me this evening. Thank you for sharing your thoughts about retail therapy. Thank you for telling me what you have been preparing and cooking for your families, how you have been spending the day. Like I said, please know that this is the highlight of my Wednesdays and my Fridays and my Saturdays when I meet with you guys to craft live. I want to say to you guys, please take care of yourselves for me. Above all, we had a nurse and a nurse's sister online tonight telling us how to take care of ourselves. Please do not let their words go wasted. Do not let their words fall in vain. Okay, we want to see you guys tomorrow. We want to see you guys next week. We want to see you guys the week after that. So take care of yourselves for me. Know that I love you all. Mwah. Big old kiss here. Mwah. Big old kiss there. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place, God willing. I love you, my darlings, so, so very much. Bye now. Good night. Yes, stay safe.